Hello everybody, Skin Deep Beauty Vlogger here. I hope you're all really well. I'm really excited because today's video is a collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Laura Loves Beauty. I will link her channel below. Please go and check it out. She is fantastic. If you're not already familiar with her channel, which I'm sure you are, she is a real sweetheart. She's got good taste in beauty. I particularly like her choice in lip products, so I'm sort of wearing a bold lip in homage to her today. But she's also just a really nice girl. She's really genuine, and when I've met her, she's always taken the time to sort of really make me feel involved and sort of take the time to talk to me specifically, which is so thoughtful and I really appreciate. So do check out her channel. She is a really, really nice girl, as I said. And we decided that we were going to do a collaboration video talking about our top 10 winter essentials. I don't know why I just did this, as if you don't know what 10 is. I'm going to be talking about sort of body care and skincare winter essentials. I'm not mentioning any makeup, but I'm not too sure what Laura's including in hers. So make sure that you go and check out her video at the end of this and you can see what she's included in her video. These are going to be in no particular order, but I've got a real mismatch of different products, different price ranges as well. I'm going to start off with skincare purely because I'm a skincare junkie, and I feel like my skin always gets a little bit drier and needs a little bit more hydration in winter. I don't know if it's because of the central heating. You know, skin tends to overproduce oil in the summer just to lock in moisture in the heat. So you don't have that so much in winter. You know, people still have oily skin, but I feel like my skin needs that little bit more nourishment despite being acne prone. And one of the products that I like to incorporate into my routine is the Lizelle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. This is a really, really good hydrating cream cleanser. You apply it onto dry skin. That's not actually the instructions on the packet, but that's how I like to use it. I find that my skin really drinks this up. Really hydrating. I was concerned initially about using this because I thought it would be too heavy for my acne prone skin, but I haven't experienced any problems. I know that some people that have very sensitive skin can't use this because of the essential oils in it. It has got eucalyptus essential oil as well as rosemary, chamomile and cocoa butter as well, which is why I was concerned it would be too heavy. But it's a really, really good cleanser and it's a good price point as well. I would highly recommend using this. Once you applied it into your skin and really worked it into the skin, good for facial massage by the way, then just use a flannel or a washcloth if you're in the States to remove all the traces of it, and it will clear off all your makeup as well. So really recommend this. Great addition to your skincare routine. I would say good if you've got dry skin any time of year, and for most people, good addition to your winter skincare regime. And a couple of other must-haves for me during the winter are from the Clarins HydraQuench range. I come back to this HydraQuench intensive serum biphase year after year. I've gone through countless bottles of this. It does contain mineral oil, which I tend to avoid if I can, but I feel like the trade-off in this product is that it works so well for my skin. Good under makeup, really locks in moisture. I'm prepared to put up with the mineral oil content in it. As the name suggests, it's a biphase. You shake it up. It's got a functional pump dispenser. I just use one pump, apply it over my toner to lock in the moisture, and then underneath my moisturiser. I use this day and night, more in the daytime actually. I used to use it more at night, but it works well under makeup, as I said. So this is a really, really must-have, like, winter essential for me as part of my skincare routine. And I also really like the cream mask for dehydrated skin from the HydraQuench line by Clarins. This is really good if you've been going to quite a few, you know, festive parties the morning after. Really gets some moisture back into your skin. But it's also really good at this time of year as a hydrating cream mask. It is a cream texture, and I tend to just leave this to sink into my skin. I don't tissue it off after the time. It says 5 to 10 minutes, but I leave it on for as long as I feel comfortable. Sometimes I'll even sleep in it, and it just really plumps out the skin and hydrates. Great if you've been in a central heating environment. As I said, good the morning after. Really, really nice if you just want to sit in the bath and let this soak into your skin as well. Make sure you exfoliate first, just so that your skin is really getting the optimum benefits and it's letting it sink into the skin really thoroughly. This next bit is a little bit gross, but I tend to suffer from cold sores during the winter, and I think they're the ugliest things. They're really unattractive. As soon as you've got a cold sore, you feel very conscious of them. And so a must-have for me is this Avert electronic cold sore machine from Boots, and it really is amazing. I was initially quite cynical because it's like this electronic device. You hold it to the affected area when you start to feel the tingle coming, and it sends out some sort of, I don't know, invisible narrow wave band of light to enhance the local immune response to the cold sore virus. I'm just reading it on the back. I was like, no, that's not going to work. It's a load of rubbish. But I bought it in desperation, and it really does. So if you're near a Boots and you suffer from cold sores, pick this up because it's gross, but it will help you out. Or at least it's helped me out. I also think it's good to have a really good heavy duty lip balm during the winter, and I really like the Lanolips 101 ointment. You can also use this on your cuticles, on any dry skin. It's basically like a lanolin version of Elizabeth Arden's 8-Hour Cream, which I think is petroleum jelly based, off the top of my head. I really, really like this. Lanolin used to have a really bad reputation, but I find actually that I get on very well with it, and this is a real wonder worker on dry, chapped lips. I apply it every night before bed. I actually currently really like the strawberry version. And another good one, if you have got sort of dry, chapped lips, well actually not so much for dryness, but if you've got a cold sore coming, is the EOS Tangerine Medicated Lip Balm. That's a good little one to have in your arsenal. That's another good product to have in your winter arsenal as well. Now on to hand care products, and another essential that I come back to year after year is the Body Shop Hemp Hand Protector. A lot of people don't like the scent of this. It is a very strong botanical fragrance, quite a unisex fragrance, but nonetheless some people may find it offensive. I don't particularly like the fragrance, but the trade-off is that this is the best hand cream I've ever tried. I can apply this onto dry, chapped hands, and within a couple of applications my hands will be back to normal again, and that's why I really, really like it. It is greasy. I tend to use it at night as opposed to, you know, in the middle of the day, but I will always have a tube of this. I won't be without it, especially in the winter. I think it is just a wonder product, and it's pretty affordable as well. And a little goes a long way, so don't bother getting the big tube, just get one of these small ones, which is 30ml. Pop it in your handbag, pop it by your bed. In fact, get a couple of them. You won't be disappointed. It really does work if you suffer from dry skin. One of the causes of dry skin on the hands is a lot of people like to use hand sanitizer now. Now, it took me a really long time to get into hand sanitizer because I didn't like the original scent, that it was just like alcohol and it just wasn't very pleasant. But I'm a real germaphobe. I've got really poor immunity, and so for me at this time of year a hand sanitizer is a must. I quite like the Bath & Body Works ones, but obviously we don't have Bath & Body Works here in the UK. So I actually have gone back to the Body Shop for a hand care product and gone for the Hand Cleanse Gel, and they've got a couple of different scents. At the moment on my desk in the office I've got the sweet lemon one, which is very pleasant, and this is the pink grapefruit. They're really good, nice little pocket size or handbag size, 60ml, so they're travel friendly as well if you are going away, but just great to have because generally people are gross. They cough and sneeze and then come and shake your hand or touch your computer, and I don't want to be catching their germs. I'm sure you don't either. So I won't be without a hand sanitizer pretty much any time of year, but particularly this time of year I make sure that I've got one on my desk, in my handbag, all over the place, and I do like the Body Shop ones. Well, we've been through some pretty gross products, things like hand sanitizer, talked about germs and cold sores, so I think it's definitely time to talk about some pampering products. And there's nothing like a nice hot bath. Coming home to that after you've been out in the cold, any time of year, but particularly this time of year, it really is nice to take some me time out. And I really, really, really love the Aromatherapy Associates bath and shower oils. You can actually use these in the shower. In fact, more often than not, I use them in the shower just because I love having baths, but practicality reasons, I tend to have showers a lot more regularly. I will not be without these in my collection. Now, they are pricey, but a little goes a long way, and the quality of these is incredible. Once you've tried them, you won't go back. I'm very lucky in that I get sent a lot of products to try. If I could only have one beauty product for the rest of my life, it would be these. I cannot live without them. I love them. They're amazing for gifts. Just try and look past the price point, and if you've got some spare pennies, or if you've got like something that you're not too sure what you want to put on your Christmas list, pop these down. I haven't tried one that I don't like, but my favourite is the Relax Deep, because I do think it works really, really well. And you know, obviously if you're having a bath, I mean, I personally wouldn't really use the Revive one in a bath, because I tend to use a bath when I'm unwinding. If you are looking for a cheaper alternative, it's not really an alternative, because I don't think that this really has sort of half as powerful aromatherapy benefits. But if you want a nice bath soak that's going to give you a few bubbles as well, because obviously the oils aren't going to give you bubbles, then I really, really like the Sanctuary Relax Unwind Luxury Bath Soak. I've done a full review of this on my blog, so I'll link that below, as well as any other product reviews that I've mentioned in here that I've reviewed on my blog. This has got vetiver, cedarwood, and I can't say this word, labdanum. That's clearly not how you say it. Basically, it just smells incredible, and it's a good affordable bath soak. It's quite sweet and comforting and warming, almost a little bit spicy, but a really, really lovely fragrance. I have gone through this quite quickly, considering I don't really bathe that often. I shower. I've probably had, I don't know, 3 to 4 baths out of this. So price per use, I mean, this, a little goes a long way, you only need a small amount. This, I'm probably a little bit more heavy-handed with, because I know it's affordable anyway. If you're looking to indulge in some me time, then both of these are really, really good little options. And it wouldn't be me time without a nice candle, and my favourite candle of all time, I've tried a lot of different candles, but I love the NEOM Real Luxury Lavender, Jasmine and Brazilian Rosewood candle. Now, NEOM has recently rebranded and changed its packaging, but the products are still just as amazing. I've checked them out in stores. This is one of the old style packaging ones. They still have the 3-wick candles, they're just as beautiful as before. Even just opening this out of the box, I'm getting a wonderful, just smells incredible. That's really annoying when people do that in YouTube videos. I mean, it lives up to the description. It really does smell luxurious. You can smell that it's full of quality ingredients. Now, I know NEOM candles are expensive, but I do find that they last quite a long time. I tend to go for the 3-wick ones. They have the most wonderful room-filling fragrance, even if they're not burning. Sometimes I sort of get a waft of them in my house, and I love that. They're also they're also organic, so they're very clean burning. You don't need to worry that you're breathing in nasties while you're burning them, so you truly can relax. That sounds really cheesy, but it's true. But these genuinely are therapeutic candles, because they're packed full of good quality essential oils. You only need to burn this for a couple of hours. I could be in the worst mood ever and go and burn one of these candles. Maybe it's psychological, but I really do believe that they have very powerful aromatherapeutic benefits, and I love to have these in my house. Really great gifts as well. So they're pricey, but again, Christmas is coming up, maybe put it on your wish list. Love these candles. And then last up, I'm going to talk about shower products, because as I mentioned, I tend to have showers more often than baths. And I really like to use an in-shower body moisturiser. I'm not sure whether it's because I'm quite lazy and I don't like mornings, or if it's because I hate the cold. I don't like the thought of getting out of a nice hot shower and having to stand there slathering on like body moisturiser in the freezing cold. So I really like in-shower body moisturisers. They're creeping through as a bit of a trend. It started off, as far as I'm aware, with the Lush Rose Argan body conditioner, which I really, really like, but it's super pricey for what it is. I think that this 225 gram tub is about £15–16. What it is, much like a hair conditioner, you cleanse your body with your shower gel and then you apply this onto the skin afterwards. A good alternative is the Whipped Clean by Soap and Glory, which is a luxe cream wash. It's a shower butter, and this isn't so much a body conditioner as a wash, but it is very hydrating. It is 25% moisture oils and butters. It's got cocoa butter, shea butter, grapeseed, sweet almond and macadamia nut oils, and it's got a really gorgeous pistachio, almond and sweet vanilla scent. I really, really like this because it does live up to that hydrating promise, whereas I often find that shower creams don't. Now, I've gone through quite a few of the Nivea in-shower body moisturisers as well, but I'm starting to question whether they're clogging my pores. They have got a very high concentration of mineral oil in them, and I've noticed some little weird bumps on my legs. I'm not convinced that that's what it is. but I've got a strong suspicion. So that's why I'm not mentioning it, and I'm just mentioning these two. And I said that that was finally, but actually I've just got one more thing to mention, and that is a good body scrub. You need a nice scrub to get those dulling, dead winter skin cells off. And I've got a couple that I actually need to replenish because I've realised that I'm running low. One of them, I'm not sure if they still make this, but if they do, it's a really nice one. It's the Molten Brown Warming Eucalyptus and Ginger Body Scrub. This is like a gel formula with big chunks of sea salt in it. And it works very effectively as a scrub, but also it's a really lovely warming sensation on the skin, as the name suggests. And what's more, the eucalyptus and ginger is really, really good if you do catch a winter cold. You know, if your hand sanitizer hasn't quite worked, then it's a really nice sort of oil to inhale while you're in the shower and sort of, I don't know, just pop it onto your décolleté and let the sort of steam work with the scent. Really, really like that. And then another one that I think just the formula works really well this time of year is the Soap and Glory Breakfast Scrub. Good affordable scrub. I love the Soap and Glory body scrubs. I think they're really, really good. Good value for money. This is incredible because it smells like maple syrup. It smells good enough to eat. Mine is unfortunately empty, so I need to stock up on some more. But it's a really nice rich texture on the skin. It sort of melts into the skin because it's a shea butter base. But in spite of that, the exfoliating granules are sugar. So you don't get left with just like a really messy, gross shower or bath that's annoying to have to clean up afterwards. So I would highly recommend this. I love them. They're great, affordable scrubs. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Also, don't forget to go over to Laura's channel, subscribe to her and check out her video, and hopefully between us we will have all of your winter essentials covered. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!